Hey guys, in the previous video we learned about the pie plot in Matplotlib. So in this video we will learn about the scatter plot, or how we can plot a scatter plot in the Matplotlib. So for this, first you need to import a matplotlib.pyplot library, which is splt, and you also need a library called cbond. So import cbond as SNS. So we import the cbond because we need some data set which will we use after we make the scatter plot. So first we make the scatter plot by using Matplotlib. So for this I write two lists. One is for batsman, which is 1 to 11, and the second one is score, which is the score the batsman make. So now if we want to plot the scatter plot, then we will need to write plt.scatter. Then you need to set the index of x-axis, which is batsman, and for y-axis it will be a score. So if we run, then we will see the scatter plot of the batsman, which will show. See, a scatter plot means that every point or every index will show in the graph as a point. So you can change the color of this plot also. So in this plot it's by default blue. So if you want to set it red, so you can do by writing the color equal red. So if you do this, you can see that the point will turn into red. You also can now add a label. So label means what is actually represents by data, I mean the graph. So label is scores by batsman. So scores by batsman. So that's the label. So if you want to show the label in the graph, then you will need to write plt.legend. So if you write plt.legend, then you will show the label on the graph. So you can see on the upper right corner, it shows that scores by batsman. So it's some basics functionality. You can add also a title and also x label and y label actually. So we can make it. So plt.title. So the title will appear upper the scatter plot. So the title is a score distribution. The title is a score distribution, and on the x-axis it will be batsman. So you will need to write in the quotation, and the y-axis or y label, on the y label it will be so it will be a score. So if you run it again, you will see on the x-axis that is batsman, and on the y-axis it is a score, and on the title you will see that the score distribution. So on the x-axis it will be score distribution. So that's the basic functionality of the scatter plot. So you can plot this graph from the data set which we will load from the cbond. So to load the data set from the cbond, you will need to write that data equal sns dot load dataset. sns dot load dataset. So there was many kind of data sets. So one is tips. So it refers the tips the customer gives to the employee. So if you want to print the data, you will see that the tips data sets. So now if you want to make a scatter plot from this table, suppose you want to show the on the x-axis the who is male or female, and on the y-axis it will be tip. So for that you will need to write plt.scatter. So now you have write to data. On the column name it will be, suppose if you want to show the male female on the x-axis, it will that, and now for y-axis it will be tips. So if you run it, then you will see okay, it will be tip. So you can see that the scatter plot of this function. So one line is for female and one line is for male. You can change the opacity of this graph by writing alpha equals 0.5. So the opacity is maximum 1 and the lowest is 0. So you can see that if we set the alpha equal 0.5, so it will the color will be less visible. So that's the basic functionality of the scatter plot. So if you want more videos like this, do let me know in the comment section.